Hey guys, so here is the 10-week bump date. I am now 10 weeks and 4 days, so about 10 and a half weeks. I want to keep doing it kind of more around like the 3 to 4 day after mark, just because the baby's developed more into that week. So baby is the size of a date or a prune or a kumquat. So it's usually about like that big, I think. That big. About like 2 inches or so. And we found out through the sneak peek DNA test that's a boy. That will be confirmed in like 5 more weeks or so, like 4.5 more weeks. We're going to get that confirmed through an anatomy scan at our local ultrasound place and to confirm that. And in the meantime, we're definitely playing around with a lot more boy names. We already kind of have a girl name set. Next week, I'll share a little bit of those names with you. I'll do our boy list and our girl list. The one we're kind of leaning more towards is Finnick. We really like the name Finnick and nickname Finn. So it's definitely the more unique name types that I like. But my husband actually liked the sound of it as well. So something we actually agreed on for once. We loved my father's middle name is Jet. And we used my daughter's middle name is May. That's from my husband's grandma who passed away the year she was born. We were pregnant when she was still alive, but she passed right before we found out it was a girl. And she had a dream that we were going to have a girl and that we were pregnant. And before we even announced it, she passed away. But we were a few weeks pregnant while she was still alive, which was just crazy. So we did name our daughter Adeline May, May being the middle name from his grandmother who passed. And this time around, I've always wanted to use my dad's middle name. His middle name is Jet, and it's Jett. So it's not just a normal way of spelling Jet. I'm very pro passing on middle names. Like my middle name is Lynn. I get that from my aunt as well as like a great aunt or something like that. And it's also been passed down to another little cousin of mine. So I'm very wanting to pass on middle names from families. And that is a trend that goes on with our family as well. So I love the middle name Jet that my dad has. No one else has it yet. He was the first one to get that middle name, so I really want to pass that on. We loved Jameson Jet. I love the name Jameson, but we're still up in the air about that because we have a friend who had a child. They named him Jet Jameson. So we're not quite sure if we want to go with that name now. It's still on the board. We're just not sure that's the one it's going to be. Finnick Jet doesn't sound as smooth as Jameson Jet, but I definitely want to use that name. So if you have any suggestions, go ahead and comment them in. I would love a fresh perspective or a list of names that we haven't really looked at. I like Noah. I like Elliot. I like lots of I like Elijah. There's so many that I like, and my husband does not. So he's very old fashioned. He likes just the plain Jane names like, Mark or Robert or James. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Just things like that. And I like the more unique names. So yeah, just a quick bump date. And for symptoms, nothing's really changed. I mean, I don't have any nausea. That's why I really wanted to find out the gender so early, because I just want that connection with this baby. I don't feel anything, nothing. I am having more cramping, almost like ligament cramping. Which of course, having past miscarriages very early on, this is the farthest I've been other than my daughter. So any kind of cramping, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go to the bathroom and check and see if there's blood kind of thing. So I'm trying to relax more about that and just take in these little cramps here and there as just ligament stretching or my womb stretching or something. I didn't gain any weight for the first month. So I saw the doctor at 5 weeks and I saw him again at 9 weeks. I didn't gain any weight, not even a 0.1 pound. So yeah, it was the exact same, but my pants are getting tighter. So weight is definitely distributing differently. My lower abdomen is growing slightly. Yeah, things are definitely getting more snug when I try to button my work pants. So now I'm like thinking about going to Ross and look at, see if they have any kind of maternity work pants or something, or I'm going to have to maybe find it online. I'm not sure yet. So I do need to look into things like that. So there you guys have it. Nothing different. Still craving like the savory, salty foods. Like I went and got some pizza for lunch. I'm going to have in a minute. Yeah. And mood swings are still flying all over the place. My poor husband, my poor work. I'm just like, sometimes I just get short-tempered with some people at work, and I'm just like, okay, I just need to go back into my space. I work the front desk half the day, and then the other half the day I have my own cubicle. So when I'm in my cubicle, I just like stay in there, and I just breathe and relax, because all morning at the front desk, people are just nagging at me to do things for them, or, you know, all kinds of things, like just stress me out with more stuff. So when I get to my cubicle, that's definitely my safe place, my little Zen garden type of thing, just where I could be at peace. Sometimes people will still come by and ask me things. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I definitely enjoy the second half of my day where I can be away from the chaos and the bothersome people, whether it be workers or people through the phone system. It's just, it gets insane, and I definitely like that part where I can just be at peace and not be bothered by people, because I will blow up in their face by the end of the day. So I need that little halftime away. So there you guys have it. That is week 10. I don't have any new ultrasounds, not since the last week where we heard the heartbeat. I don't think I showed you guys the ultrasound. I'm not sure. I have it right here. It's not a good one because I sweat, and honestly, it's probably crumpled. I don't take good care. I need to take better care of these pictures. Wait, maybe it's not in my purse anymore. But yeah, I don't know if his machine is just crappy or what. You know what? I think I left it at my mom's house. Yeah, I think I did. But it had like no ink or something. It was super light, and it's the doctor doing it. I don't think he's supposed to like take like the really good ones or anything. I think the tech does those better. So yeah, but that's it for you guys' week 10. I will see the doctor again in 3 weeks. So I will be about 13 weeks then. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's definitely not going to be, I don't expect to get an ultrasound again. I think it's mainly just to see how I'm doing. I don't know if he's going to do more of a physical checkup. He hasn't done any type of physical, like checking my cervix or anything yet. Like literally nothing. It's all been over the stomach. I haven't even had to take my pants off kind of thing. It's all been over the stomach ultrasound so far. So I'm thinking this is going to be more of a physical type. I'm not quite sure. So I will find that out in a few weeks, but I will see you guys next week for our week 11 bump date. Okay, you guys have a great week. Bye.